Make a move, make it matter.
Yeah.
Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.
All right, we back. Like we always are, each and every Thursday. But this time we are coming from a different location. We in the studio, fellas.
Yeah.
We in the studio. We trying to come up now.
Moving on up.
High Expectations, the podcast. It's each and every Thursday we coming live, 6 o'clock. A little bit later this week, but we going to get it going. So, as you guys always know, bringing you the live breaking news in the NBA, sports in general, hip-hop, fashion, whatever. So, you guys know how we go. It's me, your host, Moolah. Got my co-host, Skip. What's up, bro?
What's poppin', everybody?
And I got my co-host, Jew, in the building. What's going on, brother?
What up, Doe? I'm happy. Blessed. Highly favored.
That's good to hear, bro. I'm glad that you're blessed and highly favored. All right, so you guys know how we started off each and every Thursday on the podcast. High Expectations. 2-minute random thought. So I'm going to throw it over real quick to Skip. And I want to let you go first, bro, with your 2-minute random thought. What you got?
All right, real quick. Let's talk about FanDuel real quick. I had read somewhere FanDuel profited $3 billion in 1 year off of in Michigan.
That's not shocking.
Not at all.
Man, that shit is crazy though. That means we lost $3 billion altogether. That shit is crazy, bro. Us together, us three alone, probably. Y'all, I showed y'all my.
Yeah, you was in the six figures range.
You know,
Yeah,
I showed, not on the losses though. I wasn't in the six figures on the losses, but. And I don't feel like I go that hard. So imagine what motherfuckers was really losing on that bitch, bro.
Definitely.
A lot of money.
Yeah, motherfuckers. So ain't really 2 minutes. It's just a random thought I was thinking. We got to quit gambling, motherfuckers, and save that bread. We blew $3 billion. $3 billion.
So imagine if they had all 50, 52 states? 50 states?
50 states. Yeah.
All 50 states.
Man, the world would be better. We'd be in
FanDuel.
Yeah, we'd be through. Because how many years? About 7 or 8 that could do FanDuel?
It's not a lot. I want to say it's at least under 15.
Yeah, it ain't that many, but just Michigan alone, we lost $3 billion. And that's just in 1 year. That's the first. As soon as we got on there, we lost $3 billion.
We got happy.
Man, giving shit away. Giving that shit away. Paper shredding, man.
All right, so
let's make better bets, or we got to quit that shit.
Thank you, Skip. As each. Jew, you up next. What you got, bro? 2-minute random thought.
My 2-minute random thought is that 76ers is fucked up. Big time. I ain't going to go too much into it, but the trade Ben Simmons, Baby Curry, and Andre Drummond to the Nets, and y'all in the same division, this shit going to hunt y'all for like 3 or 4 years, 76ers. That's a big mistake. Harden, he already up there in age, so he really didn't gain too much by doing that trade.
Trade too much, he didn't gain at all.
I mean,
in my opinion.
I mean, Harden is a great player, but this year, next year, year after that, we're not gonna really be talking about Harden, and he's gonna probably be making like 60-something million.
It's crazy. Yeah, the last year his contract, he's making $67 million.
Yeah, he gonna be about 38, 39. Like, that shit gonna be a big mistake for them to give up a young ass Ben Simmons. But they did it to themselves. You bashed the motherfucker. I wouldn't put on your jersey either after you talk shit about me.
No, not at all.
So, and another thing, I seen Doc Rivers made the motherfucking top 15 greatest coaches of all time. How?
He won't win with the 96 Bulls.
How, Sway?
You serious? He did?
He made.
You're not joking, are you?
Not joking.
Of all time, or
all time.
That's crazy.
Hold on. I seen Rudy T didn't make that list.
He didn't.
So how he make it over Rudy T?
I don't know.
Rudy T got more titles than him. Don't Rudy T got like 2 titles?
Yeah,
you gotta look that up. I need that check.
Back to back. Rudy T definitely had back to back with the Rocket. But my thing is, this nigga Doc Rivers and blew more fucking game.
Series.
More serious than any coach in the NBA history. He would have never been on my top 15 greatest coaches of all time.
They probably going back to when he won with them Celtics.
That's one time.
Yeah,
One
that
time.
I'm saying that's the only respect we could put on his name.
Yeah, but after that, this nigga then blew a motherfucking gasket on everything else. So fuck him. That's it.
All right, so that's your 2 minute. That's crazy. Wow, I did not know that.
Yes.
I did not know.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That he made it over Rudy T. Now I looked at the list. I was watching it the other night. I was looking at the list, but I didn't look at it, I guess, all the way through. I think I looked at the first two panels because it was on TNT. But that's insane.
It is.
I did not know that. All right, so I'm gonna get into my 2 minute random thought real quick, and we may not get into him on this show because this is gonna be a lot of NBA, and obviously with the trade deadline ending, we'll go over what happened with that. But Tom Brady, he officially retired last week. Obviously last week because of the weather, we couldn't make it and go over his career. But he officially retired as the GOAT. I told you guys before, I think he is the fourth greatest athlete of all time, fourth or fifth. You can really interchange it from there, but it's not about that. I just want to give no quarterback, and it's been a lot of talk, especially this week, about is Joe Burrow the next Tom Brady. We was doing this with Patrick Mahomes. Is Patrick Mahomes the next Tom Brady? No, nobody is Tom Brady. You ain't gonna never see another guy get to 10 Super Bowls, win 7 of them.
But he cheated for half of them.
Listen, I ain't going. We're not doing all that. I'm not even. I'm not. Listen,
for half of them.
this is my 2 minute random thought. Let me give praise to the GOAT. He did it with 2 different teams. He easily could have came back this year and played. And in my opinion, he should be the MVP, but he's probably not going to win it. Aaron Rodgers is going to win it, and that show comes on tonight. But I just want to give thanks because I watched this man's entire career. I remember the game that he got subbed in for Drew Bledsoe back in 01. I remember it. I remember watching it. And it's crazy to watch that. I watched this entire 20-plus year career for this man.
Right.
It's insane. So I just want to give congratulations to Tom Brady. He did a lot of things that will never be duplicated, and his records are pretty much untouchable. Maybe the touchdown record, but I don't see nobody catching him in yards. His yards are ridiculous. Maybe yards. You know what? Maybe yards because people are throwing like crazy right now.
Yeah, and they added that extra game.
Yeah. So that's my 2 minute random thought. I just want to throw that out there. Shout out to the GOAT. And congrats on him in his retirement. And he is not coming back. I know he was on a podcast talking about you never say never. He's done. He's not coming back. He's done. All right, so let's go right into it. We're going to start into topic number 1. And obviously, today was the last day of the trade deadline. A lot of big things. Obviously, breaking news, James Harden got traded from the Brooklyn Nets with Paul Millsap. They're going to Philadelphia. Philly is sending Drummond, Seth Curry, and finally, the Ben Simmons that we have not seen all year with 2 first-round picks. That's going to Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn got really better in this trade. I think both teams did well. I know Jew was saying that he don't think Philly did. I think both teams did really well in this trade. And I just want to get, obviously, reaction. Another trade, I like the Torrey Craig from Indiana going to the Phoenix Suns, just making them even more deeper. You got Montrezl Harrell leaving Washington.
Going to the Hornets.
Going to the Hornets, which is a huge pickup because the Hornets had no inside. So that's really good trade for them. Pistons. Marvin Bagley III, we got in a 4-team trade.
Who?
Give me that trade, Drew, because you got that pulled up on your phone. I know we got Marvin Bagley III. I'm not sure who else got what in that trade, but Drew was gonna pull it up. It was a lot of different trades today. But the big one is obviously James Harden going to Philly, teaming with Embiid.
Besides that, I like that Ibaka to the Bucks.
Thank you.
Like
that was
that.
Another one. Ibaka
like
in the 4-team trade going to the Bucks, which is
win.
really, really huge. Bucks
like
are just another team getting bigger, deeper. They are missing Brook Lopez. They haven't had him all year because of surgery. So
When he's
on the
supposed to
back.
come back?
He's supposed to be back before the playoffs.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. So I just want to get you guys' reaction, obviously, to the big trade. Skip, go ahead. Tell me what you feel about Harden getting his way out? And Brian Windhorst broke this last night. Everybody was thinking this trade was not going to happen. A lot of analysts were coming on saying, oh, it's not going to happen, poo-pooing the trade. But he said it. He said James Harden is trying to get his way out as we speak, and he got his way out. Give me your reaction.
Man, like Juice said, bro, Brooklyn won in this situation. They got Drummond, Baby Curry, and Ben Simmons, along with they already got LaMarcus Aldridge. They got Kevin Durant, Kyrie. Then we've been hearing that they're going to lift the COVID restrictions in New York. So
well, we don't know that.
I mean, we don't know, but if they just say they do, he going to be able to play at home too. So then they got Kyrie Irving.
I anticipate by the playoffs, the COVID restrictions will be lifted.
All right. So, bro, they deadly now.
Yes.
They are deadly, bro. And they have a bench.
Drummond was an all-star.
If
we get the go ahead. No, I'll let you. No.
Yeah,
go ahead.
All right, so Drummond was playing behind Embiid, so we ain't see that same Detroit Pistons Drummond, that 20 and damn near 20 and 20. He was averaging about 20 and 20 in Detroit. And when he get to Brooklyn, bro, he gonna be back 15 and 15 on the every night basis, damn near, bro. We gonna see Andre Drummond his potential now.
I think we seen that in Philly too. Don't poo-poo what he did in Philly.
Yeah, but he was playing behind Embiid, so he ain't get as much spot.
and Embiid right now is playing like Shaq did in 2001. But I'm just saying, don't poo-poo what he did. He still was averaging 10 rebounds off the bench.
Off the bench.
Exactly. So
whenever he did start, we did see the fucking...
No doubt. But now he's going to play way better, I think, and with that Brooklyn Nets team.
I agree.
You know, and it's not going to be as much pressure on, they fuck around and go there. They fuck around and go there, man. I don't really, they fuck around and go there.
They got to be heavy favorite to win the championships.
Yeah, yes.
I don't see no team matching up with
a
Kyrie, a Baby Curry, KD, Ben Simmons, Drummond. That's a big-ass team.
Yeah.
That could shoot.
Right. So you either have to contain the pick and roll between Ben Simmons and Drummond, or you got to stay on the shooters on the outside on the wing. That's going to be hard.
Then you got LaMarcus Aldridge. He ain't no slouch. You got Patty Mills to come in and get you a quick 9 points in the clutch.
Maybe 12. He can hit 4 threes quick.
Quick as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think Brooklyn won. James Harden to me he never happy. So what make you think he gonna be happy in Philadelphia?
He's not gonna be happy.
He's not gonna be happy.
It's cold as fucking Philly.
Yeah,
it's cold as fucking.
Bro,
Brooklyn.
But still, that's why he wasn't happy.
That's what he was complaining about. He wasn't complaining about the weather.
No. But first of all, y'all both wrong. But go ahead.
Nigga never.
Bro, James Harden is never satisfied, bro. That's why he get.
No, I agree with that. But y'all wrong about why he mad about Brooklyn.
It don't matter whatever he mad about in Brooklyn. He was mad at OKC. He was mad in Houston. Then he went to Brooklyn. So what the fuck?
Well, he wasn't really mad in OKC. They just traded him.
They didn't pay him. They opted to pay Ibaka.
Yeah, and then they traded him to Houston. So and then he flourished. He blew up.
Yes.
Yeah, but then he got mad. So what is he gonna do?
Yeah, but after that took 8 years.
It don't matter, bro.
All right.
Nigga a crybaby. He spoiled your crybaby to me.
Definitely.
So if we get the James Harden of a year and a half ago, I'm talking about a year ago, the James Harden that came to Brooklyn and was averaging 30-point triple-doubles.
So the Houston James
40-point triple-double. Yes, part of the Houston James Harden. But no, it wasn't really the Houston James Harden because he started passing. Don't get me wrong. He was doing the triple-doubles in Houston, but not at the rate that he was doing in Brooklyn.
Was ass in Brooklyn, bro.
The first time he got to Brooklyn, he was averaging 30 and 40-point triple-doubles.
James Harden can ball his ass off.
Yes, he can.
Dude can ball his ass off.
Okay, so what I'm saying is if we get the James Harden that was averaging 30 and 40-point triple-doubles in Philly, just give me 25 and 12. You don't think that's going to be... Yes, that is beating Brooklyn.
No, it's not.
No. If everything stays the way it is right now, which means the mandate stays up and Kyrie only play half the games.
You still got Kevin Durant.
You got Kevin Durant on the other side of the fucking court.
Yeah.
I know that.
KD
But
coming with 35.
you got Joel Embiid too. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got Joel Embiid too, right?
Yes.
Who's averaging? Who's a monster?
That's
I
leading
want
in-
money off Joel Embiid all week right now.
Joel Embiid is leading in the MVP favors. Yes, he
Joel
having a
Embiid-
triple-
Joel
like-
Embiid is the MVP.
Yes.
Ain't no
Yeah.
lead. He is
he's
the
balling
MVP.
out for sure.
Definitely.
Period.
I still don't think they'll beat Brooklyn.
Yes, they
They
can.
not beat
Yes, they can.
Brooklyn.
Because who Brooklyn got to compete with him? Blake Griffin.
Who?
No.
Who are they throwing up against Embiid?
I mean, before Drummond even left Detroit, the fucking rival was
there.
Was Drummond and Embiid every fucking time they played.
And we don't know what bag Ben Simmons coming out.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so on top
Especially
of
when they
that,
play
with
Philly.
Brooklyn, you're sending in Seth Curry, who's been in a terrible shooting slump, probably just as bad as his brothers.
Stop it.
You're taking him.
Once a shooter, always a
Then
shooter.
you're taking Ben Simmons, who can't shoot.
All right.
So what you doing with that? I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen,
Okay.
great playmaker,
Okay.
rebound,
All right.
elite
Let me ask you
defender.
this.
great defender.
Yes.
Let me
Can't
ask you
shoot a
this.
lick.
First team
Can't
defender.
shoot a lick.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
We playing in Philly.
Yeah,
Kyrie on the floor. Who winning?
I'm taking right now
Yes. Kyrie, Ben Simmons, KD.
in Philly
The two
with
hell-
Joel Embiid and
And
James
James
Harden
Harden.
and Tobias Harris
Yeah.
and Danny Green
Yeah.
and Tyrese Maxey
And Thibault.
and Thibault. I'm taking Philly.
Stop it.
I'm taking Philly, and then I will take Philly, and I'm gonna take Joel
I can't
Embiid
wait to
for a
Ju-
40-point double. You think
can't-
I'm playing?
I can't wait to Drew text you when you say, I was wrong.
No, he gonna say
No,
he gonna
I'm
say-
not wrong on this
He
one.
gonna say, "Man, I was talking shit." That's that nigga favorite
All
line.
right, so real quick, I want to get back into this. That Bucks trade. So Bucks got Ibaka, Kings got DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson from the Pistons, and Trey Lyles. Clippers got Rodney Hood and Olajay, and the Pistons got Marvin Bagley III. Who won that trade, fellas? Jew.
The
Bucks.
Yeah.
Man, you
Hold on, the Bucks with a Serge Ibaka who's barely played and been
What are
injured.
man, but what?
What?
You got Serge Ibaka.
Am I lying? He
Yes.
didn't even play in the playoffs last year.
True.
Right.
But we know
Serge-
what,
Bro, all right, my bad. Let me just say this
Go
real
ahead.
quick. The Bucks won a championship last year, and they just got rid of PJ Tucker, right?
Correct.
Serge Ibaka is just a better PJ Tucker on steroids, like 10 steroids.
I'm not gonna say all that because Serge might not he can't defend the wing like PJ could. PJ was checking your Kevin Durant's and your top wing player.
Right.
Serge not checking your top.
All right, so
wing
on the
defender.
defensive end, he not PJ Tucker.
But he's elite in the paint.
And he gonna grab them boards.
Yes, and he can.
They got bigger.
He can
and
shoot.
then you got, for real, Bobby Portis to me got better. He could guard a KD.
Listen, Bobby Portis is having a hell of a year.
He is having it, but
He is having a hell of a
He's
year.
not guarding no KD.
He probably won't shut him down, but he could guard that nigga,
He's
bro.
not guarding.
And Bobby Portis bring that energy.
Man, they had PJ Tucker on him for a reason, and
Yeah,
PJ,
PJ
Tucker
Tucker
was
a G
still
for sure,
he was
but
still getting lit up.
Would you rather have Serge or PJ?
I'm gonna take Serge to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I'm saying. They got better, bro.
Yeah, they did definitely because if you're looking at a starting lineup or a situation lineup, you're gonna have Serge at the center.
Go
You're
ahead.
gonna have
Giannis.
Portis at the power forward, Giannis at the small, Middleton at the 2. And
True bringing
Holiday,
it up,
yeah,
right.
that's team nasty.
And they,
How do y'all feel about Bagley going to the Pistons?
Bagley, who?
Marvin
Marvin
Bagley,
Bagley,
the third. He's actually pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, bro,
he's gonna give you 15 and 7.
yeah. I mean, the Pistons just in that rebuilding stage, though. So
But how
He-
can we put Marvin Bagley and what's his name, Grant, on this court at the same time?
Well,
They're the same
Jeremy
fucking
Grant
player.
is going to be gone. He's not.
How
staying
he gonna
with
be
the
gone and trading?
Not right now. Not right now. I'm talking about an off season. They were trying to. They want a good package for Grant.
and obviously it wasn't there, or he would.
No, they wouldn't. Have they didn't do it this. Listen, the trade deadline is quick stuff. That's stuff that's already been marinating. That's why the Brooklyn and the Philly trade happened because they've been talking about this for the last 6
But what I'm
months.
saying is Grant been on a block all year.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
but people don't want Grant because Grant don't play no defense.
and he been injured a lot too.
Thank you. He's very injury prone. He was injury prone with Denver.
So my question was, how the fuck is going to work in Detroit with Grant and Badley?
Well, it's not because, again, they're getting rid of Grant. Okay, listen, let's talk about another trade. The Mavericks. So they traded Porzingis.
They gave up everything for Porzingis too, like 2 or 3 years.
Well, no, Porzingis is trash, and I'm glad that they finally did this. They traded. Washington was busy. Washington was busy.
Bro,
Porzingis was
he's not
traded
trash.
for a second-round pick to the Wizards for Spencer Dinwiddie and Bertans. I actually like that trade for Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
I love Dinwiddie and I love Bertans. Bertans is just another shooter.
Yes.
Porzingis is soft. He's trash. He doesn't.
Not trash,
Yes, he is.
Not
Yes,
trash.
he is.
He's
He was
injury
terrible.
prone.
Thank you.
But he not
Thank you.
trash.
But his career numbers in a Dallas uniform is 20-8.
Yeah,
That's not trash. Stop it.
Anyway, he's always injured. He doesn't show up when they need for him to show up, which is in the playoffs. Where was he last year?
Hurt, probably.
Yeah, probably, but he's not trash. If he on the
Trash.
floor, he's going to be. He gonna have an impact.
He don't
bro.
listen. He's playing against
They don't call that
with
motherfucker
Luka.
unicorn for
He's
nothing.
playing with. He is not a unicorn. Stop it with that. Stop it.
That nigga
Stop
is
it.
magical
Bro.
when he on the court.
Stop it.
Nigga nice,
What are y'all
bro.
talking
Yes,
about?
Porzingis is not
You
trash,
act
bro.
like when the Knicks was shitty, Porzingis wasn't making a name for himself.
Remember
Like,
he got booed when he got
Yeah,
drafted.
that's like
They
saying
booed
Jeremy Lin was making a name for himself. Anything else?
yeah, he did fail.
And he faded away, just like Porzingis bum ass.
Porzingis
He's
faded
been a
away,
bum.
bro.
He's been a
injured,
bum
bro.
since he got to Dallas, and y'all know it. He has never meshed with Luka the way he did. So I like this trade.
Do you put
for Dallas.
Porzingis? Do you put Porzingis in your parlays to get?
No, I've never bet on him. I'd be damned to bet any dollar on Porzingis. Y'all know that. Come on now. Are y'all crazy? If I'm betting anything on Dallas, it's a Luka double-double. All right, tell me how you feel about that trade. You think Washington got better? Washington traded away Harold, Dinwiddie.
No, Washington is a team with no direction. Them niggas make
They just
all
doing
type
anything.
of they make all type of moves every year. Last year they signed fucking Russell Westbrook or traded for him, one of the two.
Which was stupid.
Then
Well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, he played better last year than he's playing this year.
yeah, but what I'm saying is them niggas have no direction. They don't know what the fuck Bill gonna do. Bill fucking opt out to have surgery on his wrist. And I'm sure that wasn't severe. He probably still could drop 20 with that injured wrist.
Yeah.
Like, that team is just lost in the sauce. Like, seriously. They did not get better with Porzingis. Kuzma, he having a great year.
Kuzma's playing great this
he
year.
having a great
Yeah,
year,
He is. But he's
we
just a
talking about-
guy.
We talk about Washington Wizards.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
They on the what East, right?
Correct.
They not even top 8 in the East.
I know.
Not even with these moves. So
Listen, I'm not talking about the Wizards. I just said, how do y'all feel about the trade? Obviously, the Wizards are involved, but this is more on Dallas. Do you think Dallas got better?
Dallas got better.
Okay.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Thank you. That's all I was saying. That's the moral of the story.
Yes, they did. Spencer Dinwiddie is not a slouch.
No, Spencer
like-
Dinwiddie is he's a playmaker.
Yeah, but what I heard and read throughout the years, and this dating back, Spencer Dinwiddie used to play for the Pistons. He played for the Bulls. Played for a lot of teams. Spencer Dinwiddie is a problem in the locker room.
He is.
If he's not happy, he's gonna let you know he's not happy.
Correct.
So if the shit don't work out in Mavericks, they gonna be shipping him off too.
Yeah.
But the Mavericks got that owner who try to keep all his players happy.
Yeah, Mark Cuban is a great owner.
Yeah.
A great owner. He's a fucking one of the best owners in the NBA.
Okay.
The best.
So
The best
another one, with the Torrey Craig going from Indiana to Phoenix. Does y'all like that trade?
I mean, Craig not gonna do too much. That
Well, he played
Yeah, that made
pretty
Phoenix,
well.
That made Phoenix better.
It's
To
just
me.
making him deeper.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't see them being deeper. He's not gonna change anything that they already doing. So it was just.
I mean, you take a little pressure off, like Cameron Johnson, Cameron Payne.
The best
Look.
move to me was throughout this trade, process was the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes.
I think they top 3 or 4 in the East.
And getting Karis
And you
LeVert
getting
was
Karis
huge.
LeVert that
And
can-
not even
that's
that.
an
He balled out
all-around-
last night.
Yes, that's an all-around player.
And not even,
Like, yes.
I actually think they won the trade deadline because not even that. Think about the moves they made before that. They got Rondo. I think that was a great
Yes,
move.
that's gonna
You got Rondo coming off the bench who's going to
Cleveland
help
is-
with Garland.
Cleveland, a silent killer. Boy.
You know, you got Karis LeVert. You got Garland playing at a
and
great
they
level.
still have Sexton.
who's gone for the year.
Yeah, but-
Who's gone for the year. But yes,
they
I get
still
it.
have
I get it.
sex,
I
right?
get it.
Like Cleveland.
Laurie
won.
Marketing is
Yes.
out right now. That
Yeah.
is a very
Deep-ass
deep team, but too young. They're not going anywhere. You know how the NBA works.
Yeah, but
I think they can make
You know
to
it
the
takes
second
years.
round,
You gotta. It's levels to this shit. Y'all know how the NBA
but
works.
you threw in a Rondo in your locker room that'll prep these
Yeah, but
niggas
that ain't
for
go.
that.
But it doesn't
They still
matter.
have
They're
Kevin
stars.
Love. That's
The
a experienced champion.
Yeah, but the stars are too young. Jared Allen, he ain't won shit.
They not about to
Darius
win no
Garland ain't
championship
won
this
shit.
year.
Thank
But
you.
That's all I'm saying.
but-
They're a great story.
They up and coming.
For sure.
Do not sleep on Cleveland in the
Sure.
next year or two. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so back to the James Harden and Ben Simmons trade. Really quick, Ben Simmons, do you think he's going to do anything for? Now they say he's been working out. Obviously, you haven't seen him because obviously Philly doesn't want him around. But he's been working out. They say he's in shape. He just needs to learn the offense. Again, I want to get back to that trade. If he can't shoot, how far can Brooklyn go?
He don't need him to shoot.
And okay, not even that. Let's say the mandate doesn't lift. Let's say New York say, nah, COVID's still running rapid. We're going to keep the mandate up. And Kyrie only could play half the games. And yeah, Kevin Durant comes back. And now you got a Ben Simmons who can't shoot.
Ben Simmons don't need to shoot. And
Yo,
we
right.
and we bash Ben
Bro, you got
Simmons.
a team full of
We
shooters.
bash Ben Simmons.
Okay, so I'm a hack a Ben every
we
quarter.
bash Ben Simmons, and this nigga got a career average of 16 points.
Yep, it's the problem of
That
last
is
year.
good.
Yeah, but he was so sad in the playoffs. He was.
Bro, listen, bro. He might have not been. He didn't want to be there, obviously, bro.
For a nigga
So-
that can't shoot and average 16 points, that's good.
Yeah, that's damn good. He taking that motherfucker to the cup.
Yeah.
He taking that motherfucker to the cup, bro. And if he coming to the cup, he gonna draw a double team. Then you got Kevin Durant who can shoot that motherfucker. You got Baby Curry who can shoot that motherfucker. You got Kyrie who can shoot that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just dish it right to the like you said, that pick and roll.
That
to
pick and
Drummond,
roll
bro.
gonna be nasty with
Yeah,
between
like-
him and Drummond.
Yeah.
So
I
another.
guarantee you I pray to God that Philly and Brooklyn play in the playoffs. Philly,
Yeah, I think
mean,
it can happen too.
Brooklyn is going to fuck them up, bro.
I don't
Brooklyn
think
gonna
so.
fuck them up,
Again, it really depends on the James Harden that we're getting, and if Embiid stays at this level. Because if Embiid keeps playing at this level that he's at,
Yeah,
don't you
Embiid-
remember Shaq in 2000 and between 2000 and 2003?
Embiid for sure gonna trash Brooklyn.
Okay,
He gonna
so
come out and have-
what was
fuck around
Shaq
and have
doing in
60
2000
points.
and 2003?
He was balling out, winning championships.
Could anybody stop him?
No.
And
No.
why it wasn't that pretty much the reason why they was winning championships? Because nobody could stop him. Aren't we seeing the same thing from Joel?
But bro, you didn't have
At the same time, who
You
is
said-
they coach?
I don't even.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers, you're right. Then look at this though.
It's pointless. Them niggas gonna be up 3-1 and fucking blow
All
the
right,
series
and then
somehow,
it's-
some way.
all right, the
Not
teams
if
that
Joel
they have to
playing
play
like this.
No, bro, because Giannis could play like that. Who could stop Giannis?
Nobody.
Exactly. So if they play each other, they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
And I fuck around and think Giannis ball out even harder.
I
than-
don't know about that.
than Embiid.
But see, you don't have to mention. I got Milwaukee in the finals. I think Milwaukee has the
Yes,
best team.
I got Phoenix and Milwaukee
I
for
think
a
so
repeat.
too.
Yeah, I think
so,
Milwaukee. I
too.
don't know about. No, I got Milwaukee versus Golden State. Y'all know that. Y'all know I took Golden
Phoenix,
State. In the
boy, them
beginning of the
boys clicking like man.
year. Yeah,
And
Phoenix
Golden
look
State's
damn
clicking
good.
too.
And-
Listen, they
and
lost
Phoenix-
last night because they only had Steph Curry on the floor. That's the only reason they lost.
Only you have Wiggins, that's a fucking starter in the All-Star game.
Which is garbage.
Yeah, but
he
he
should
played
not be
trash
starting
last
anything.
night.
Yeah, but he
So
shouldn't
my
be
point
starting.
exactly.
He shouldn't be starting.
They not going. They not beating Phoenix.
No, yeah,
Phoenix
Phoenix
is
got a.
is
they got rhythm
a
right
veteran
now.
team that
Phoenix.
shut down on the defense. Then you got
And I did not see that happening.
the same nigga that you call the next Kobe Bryant, Booker.
Yes,
So
He
why
been
not?
playing,
Booker is
he
it.
been playing great lately.
Booker
too.
is it. I give y'all that.
I think he had like 3 30-plus point games.
Yeah,
this
Booker
year.
been balling this year.
So, how about this? Let's talk about a team that did not make any moves, and that's the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, everybody was talking about them getting rid of Russell Westbrook. I did not see that happening. That contract is terrible. There's nobody taking that contract on but Houston.
Not but Houston. Houston didn't even take that shit.
No, Houston would have did it, but the problem is the Lakers didn't want John Wall. They said that was the biggest thing.
No, they wanted John Wall. Houston wanted a fucking first-round draft pick.
Give it to him. The Lakers ain't got no first-round draft pick to 2027,
and they did not want to give it up. That shows you. That shows you how much they believe in their future.
They ain't got no future.
they know this team is fucking done.
Terrible.
LeBron gonna be gone in the next 2 or 3 years. AD ain't shit anymore.
I was just gonna say, would you go ahead? You're giving me your thoughts.
Yeah,
give me your thoughts.
Lakers suck.
We know that.
Frank Vogel suck.
That nigga,
AD was a top 10 player when he went to the Lakers. This nigga probably not even top 20 now. The nigga fell off the surface of the
shit
earth.
hurt to say, but the Lakers suck ass.
They are, man.
Like
Westbrook been exposed. Like the nigga can't shoot. The reason why he had tremendous numbers because he was the only nigga on the court for his team to do everything.
No.
Of course, you're gonna get crazy numbers.
Correct.
Like I told Skip on the way here, I think Russell Westbrook probably played with the most NBA All-Star players
I told you he's overrated, but go ahead. I think I spoke on this a couple of episodes ago and told you guys how overrated he is, but go ahead.
Lakers made a bad move, but one thing Skip said, he was like, they probably didn't make any moves because
they can't get proven wrong.
Yeah, can't get proven wrong. LeBron James approved for that trade, and
everybody talk shit about it. This is what I think, bro. Because they should have made some type of moves, but everybody was chewing them up when they trade first. Like, y'all old, y'all gonna be trash. Right. They was calling that shit out.
And they was
right. LeBron was responding. Like, keep that same energy when we get the balling out. Mm-hmm. And at first, we was still, they was.
I was with him.
Yeah, I was with him too, for sure. I'm a Laker fan, for sure.
On paper, them niggas look like champions.
Yeah. And LeBron, I don't think he can't be like, he can't let everybody get we told you, nigga, y'all too old, y'all suck. So that's why I really think they ain't make no moves, because why wouldn't they make no moves, bro? They like a 9th seed in the West with that roster. That shit is ridiculous for real.
They fuck around, not even make the play-in tournament.
Yeah, and they really need to fire their fucking coach, bro. Because that nigga don't know what he doing. That nigga do not know what he doing.
Frank Vogel is a defensive coach, and they can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, they're terrible on defense.
So I say they should fucking fire him. Start there.
And they can't even. Last night was so bad. They can't even blame that on Westbrook because he wasn't even playing.
Yeah. Malik Monk not consistent, like you said, bro. He not consistent. Yeah, one night he'll give you 25, next night he giving you 7.
Correct.
Yeah. Like, it's terrible.
This is a bad basketball team.
AD just
not the same.
He's soft, man. He just soft. Like AD,
he's gonna get hurt again somewhere down the line.
Like I told y'all, man, you get hurt in heaven, bro. You have a sprained ankle in heaven.
This is a bad basketball team, fellas.
Definitely.
That's just all it is. And at the end of the day,
and LeBron,
they made their bed. They're gonna have to lay in it.
And he the oldest nigga on the team.
They made their bed. They're gonna have to lay in it. Nobody is taking Westbrook. You're not trading AD. You're not trading LeBron. You have no assets. Nobody wants an old ass Ariza or an injured Melo or a Taylor Horton Tucker. Nobody wants these players. Or DeAndre Jordan that's old as fuck. Nobody want these players. Yeah. This is just a bad basketball team. And they couldn't have made any moves.
No moves.
And that's why it is what it is. And that's why I told y'all in the beginning of the year, I thought the Lakers would be good, but I didn't think they were going to be great. I thought more, like I said, I was the Golden State. But
I ain't gonna lie, I thought them boys was gonna take it.
You did. I remember you did.
There, bro. Me too. Not gonna lie.
So another team that did not make any moves, the New York Knicks. Now, obviously, this team is very irrelevant. They're trash. Julius Randle, ever since he called out the New York crowd, he has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Last year he averaged 24 and 10. This year he's averaging 18 and 9. A huge drop in points. Very inconsistent. Kemba Walker ain't it.
What I know
you're depending on RJ Barrett and Evan Fournier. Should they have made a move, Drew?
They definitely should have made a move, but what I noticed is when niggas on their contract year, they ball the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. They gotta get paid.
So Randall balled the fuck out last year and got paid.
And now he's a bum.
Yeah.
And can see you another nigga give you 25 one day and 9 the next day.
Yeah, so this nigga, he achieved what was on his agenda.
Yeah.
Fuck the Knicks agenda.
What you call it? Say it's a bank in every city.
Yeah, so
they don't care where they go. They just want to ball out and get it checked.
Yep.
Some people in it for the bread, you know.
Yeah, the Knicks is terrible. Like you said, we shouldn't be talking about
No.
it. My
So we're
biggest
gonna move on. But go
surprise
ahead.
is That's horrible this year. It's Atlanta Hawks. How you go to the Eastern Conference Finals and not even a playoff picture this year?
Well, they had a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. So that's why they started off so bad. But go ahead.
I'm just saying that looked bad to me.
So another trade we did not talk about that I think is a very sneaky one and a very good one was Derek White from the San Antonio Spurs getting traded to the Boston Celtics, who they gave up Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, and 4 first-round picks.
I thought they got rid of Schroeder too.
Schroeder went to the Houston
yes,
Rockets.
Schroeder went to the Rockets, which is terrible. But that's huge. I think that's a very
Hold on.
very
The Celtics
sneaky.
gave up who again?
The Celtics, they made 2 trades. So the first one they did was they got Derek White from the Spurs, and they gave up Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford.
Right.
And then they did another trade with the Rockets where they traded Daniel Tyus back to the Celtics. You know, he used to play with them.
Yes.
And Boston has sent Dennis Schroeder to Houston. How do y'all feel about that Boston Celtics and a couple of the moves that they made? And they're on fire. They won 7 straight games.
Yeah, they clicking now, but at the end of the day, I don't see Boston making an impact because I would have traded personally either Brown. I would have got rid of Brown. Brown is a great player that you could have built around in a package,
right,
to receive more.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have Brown and Tatum on the court, and they both want to shoot 20, 25 times a game. And I would have gave up Marcus Smart. So
I like Marcus Smart.
I do
with
too.
the
I don't know
Celtics,
if you just give them
I
up.
like the
Why?
Celtics. I like that team.
I do too. Well, no, I don't. But go ahead.
Yeah, you would
Take that back. I'm not a Boston Celtics fan. I think they did. Listen, I love the moves that they made, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown don't work.
it doesn't.
Yeah, because they like the
Same player.
Yeah, they the same player. Like
Yeah,
you said, they
it
both
just
got to take
doesn't
20
work.
shots. And who won? Kyrie. That's why he's or was it Kimba?
Kyrie and Kimba got the fuck on from there.
Yeah.
But who was but they was both complaining about how many shots they got to take.
No, nobody was. Well, for one, Kyrie just made that environment toxic. Nobody liked Kyrie Irving, and Kimba was just. Boston didn't want to keep him.
Yeah, he was trash.
Yeah, and look at him now. That's why Boston got rid of him. Look at him now. I mean, the guy is averaging 9-10 points a game. It's terrible.
But yeah, I like Boston. But yeah, they should have they could have got something for Jaylen Brown. I'd keep Tatum over Brown for sure. I like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I agree. But the problem with, again, they don't fit. They just don't fit, and they need to move on.
How do y'all feel about the CJ McCollum trade?
Yeah, good one. I'm glad you brought that up. So I was actually going to bring up Portland next. I'm glad you got right into that, Jew. Portland traded CJ McCollum to the Pelicans. They got Josh Hart. Portland basically blew up their team. I think that CJ McCollum, it's a good deal for the Pelicans. They got McCollum, they got Nance, and they got Snell. But at the end of the day, the Blazers just got parts. They got nothing. The Blazers are terrible. They are. That's what the Blazers are doing. And the next big clearing is Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is gone in the offseason. I don't know how, and I don't know why. He's going to the Lakers.
Think so?
Easily. It's going to be some way, somehow, because you got to remember this. Russell Westbrook will be easier to move in the offseason because he'll be an expiring contract.
No, he have a player option. But I think if they continue to dish him and put him on the bench in the fourth quarter, he's going to opt out of that contract to go somewhere else.
Well, he's not going to opt out of $47 million, G.
He will opt
for
out.
what? Nobody's going to pay him $47 million next year.
Yeah, but
so he's not going to opt out.
At the end of the day, I don't see it being about money for Russell Westbrook.
No, it's not. But at the end of the day, he is not opting out of $47 million. That's just not happening. What's going to happen is the Lakers are going to have to probably take on that money They're going to be able to get rid of him, but they're just going to have to take on a majority of that money.
So how do you get a Damian Lillard on the Lakers?
They'll figure it out. They could trade his ass to Portland. Portland is a dumpster fire right now, so just let him go there. Who cares?
So Moolah, you saying the Lakers going to trade Westbrook?
Easily. He will be gone this offseason. I don't know that. I'm just saying he will be included. I could see a Taylor Horton Tucker, a Westbrook because he'll be an expiring contract and the Lakers may take him on. A Kendrick Nunn in the offseason because he'll be healthy. You know, I could see them getting rid of those type of players and getting Lillard in return because Lillard now
definitely going to LA.
Portland is done. Portland don't care about winning. They're trying to blow it up. Listen, that team been together for 8 years and didn't do shit.
They made the playoffs 8 straight years.
8 straight years and did nothing. Nothing. They got never even sniffed the fucking finals. That's why they're blowing it up. You got to just get rid of him. And they make sense. I get what they're doing. I agree. Probably the more, that's what I was just about to get into. That's the trade that I love for the Kings. I love Sabonis with the Kings, but I think they were stupid as fuck for getting rid of Hallenberg, Tyrese. Yeah, that was terrible. He was a great player for them, a great playmaker, and a great young player.
Yes, definitely.
That was terrible for them. Sabonis is good, but Sabonis ain't won shit.
Matter of fact, I say some stats that I came across the other day for Hallenberger. I hope I can.
He's been balling. Yeah, and listen, Sabonis had a great first game, 22 and 14. He did his thing. But at the end of the day, he doesn't do anything.
Look what were he rate and what he been doing in the league.
So Hallenberg, 93 players have tried at least 300 jumpers this year. He ranks 6th in efficiency with 58.7% field goal rating. That's pretty good.
Yes.
49 players have tried at least 100 off dribble threes. He's 2nd in 3-pointer percentage at 40%. He's 11th in assists, and he's only 21 years old. He's a great player. Listen, that was
21.
21 years old. That was absolutely stupid for the Kings to trade him. Now, I think Indiana's going to try to get another piece and build around him. Don't forget they still got T.J. Warren, who's been out for a very long time.
Facts.
They did not get rid of Miles Turner, so they still got him. Brogdon is gone. This offseason, I think he's not going to be there. They're going to let him go. But yeah, I think that was a good move for Indiana.
I think Indiana gave a clearance because Dante is stepping into a clearance role.
Correct.
Yeah, but I like LeVert in Cleveland though.
Yeah, that's my winner. Because Cleveland came out of nowhere.
Oh man, we did not see that happening.
Hell no,
at all.
Definitely didn't.
Yeah, they definitely.
It's like they damn near changed the pace of the game. And they got them big niggas on the
team. You got two big ass motherfuckers.
And what is they like a third, fourth
seed? They gotta be one, and they only a game behind from first. Yeah. All them niggas is like neck and neck with each other at record.
Yeah, but I can't wait to Philly and Brooklyn play, boy.
Definitely, I'm putting my popcorn in the microwave, you know. And I'm gonna be tuned in.
They gonna fuck
texting
Philly
the shit out of Moolah all night, aggravating him.
But boy, if Philly win, my man right here,
he gonna be like, I was talking shit.
No, I'm taking Philly, man. I'm telling you, Philly is just a better.
If Philly win, boy, we ain't gonna hear the end of that shit.
They're just to me. I think they got really good in this trade, and the reason why is because if they're getting a motivated James Harden, which I believe they are, they're better. They are. They're better. They're better than having Ben Simmons trying to come back for that team. Do y'all not agree with that?
It's the other pieces, though, that just made that Brooklyn team so much more deadlier to me. It ain't just Ben Simmons.
Well, the problem is they got a lot of pieces, but it doesn't matter. They weren't going anywhere.
Who wasn't going anywhere?
The pieces. Philly, the way that they were situated before Ben Simmons, before they made this trade, they weren't winning anything. It was basically just Embiid. I
get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I get exactly what you're saying.
So,
but I still
at the
think
end of the
Brooklyn,
day,
that both teams got better. Both of the teams got better. Philly needed James Harden, and Brooklyn needed the pieces that they got.
I agree.
But I think Brooklyn is better than Philly, though.
So, if we'll go across the board for your winner and loser.
I want to do that. Yes, Jew, you helped me right out, brother. Go ahead. You can start it off. Winners and losers. Who you got?
Winner, I'm going to go with Cleveland. Because I see Cleveland, you know, they making an impact for the future. You got Allen that's young. You got Mobley that's a rookie and young. You added a Claris LeVert that's just an all-around player. Garland is an all-star this year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like shit. That team coming out of nowhere and making impact moves.
Right.
And like I said, they still have Saxon that they're going to move next year because there's no need to keep Saxon and Claris that play the same position. So they just going to get better next year. Cleveland is the winner to me.
And they got your man Rondo in the locker room.
Right. And Kevin Love.
Right. And, right.
Kevin Love.
Championship
Listen, you are a huge Kevin Love fan.
Kevin Love been balling. Don't let me bring up his stats,
He be placing bets on Kevin Love.
Because Kevin Love been balling.
What he be doing?
Man, one second, man. It don't take long. I keep my app open.
So,
I'm about to show you.
Skip, go ahead. Who's your winner?
No, I ain't even give you my loser.
Oh, go. I'm sorry. I thought you did.
I ain't give you my loser. My loser will be the Lakers. Lakers didn't make not a fucking move, and they needed to big time. And I always said they should have traded AD. Get rid of AD, and they would have gained something. I'm quite sure a few teams would have took AD.
Of course, anybody would have taken AD. It's Anthony Davis we're talking about. Come on, man. Of course. Who wouldn't take AD?
All right. Let me go to my man Kevin Love. Last 5 games, excuse me. 19-7-5, 25-9-1, 21-13-3, 15-11-3, 7-10. That's balling off the bench. You get a double from a nigga off the bench, man.
I agree, Jew.
Jew,
you just shut me up. I'll just be laughing because you be placing so many bets on this guy.
Because Kevin Love is that guy still. Niggas sleeping on him.
He's that guy, huh?
Yes. Any team that's a contender, I would have made a move for him. I would have definitely would have added him to my fucking roster.
So winner is Cleveland. Loser is the Lakers. Skip, go ahead.
They didn't make none of moves.
Of course.
The loser, the Lakers for sure lost because they ain't make no fucking moves and they needed to urgently. They needed that trade deadline to last another day because they need to make some fucking moves for sure. They need, like you said, they need to get AD up out of there.
Correct.
And get what they
can.
No,
I'm not. No,
they need to get what they can for him. Somebody
AD
get a little.
I don't agree with that. I want to take that. I do not agree with y'all saying trade AD. Why?
AD went from top 10 to 9.
Only reason I'm saying trade AD because, like you said, nobody gonna pick Westbrook up right now, bro. Nobody gonna.
So you just gonna say, all right, let's go to the next player.
The next person we could get some shit for. You know what I'm saying? We could get something for AD.
Yeah, I disagree.
So they definitely lost, and I feel like they really lost because of egos. Like they just didn't want to be wrong. Like we gonna try to win. What is 30 games left in the season or something like that? Yeah. They gonna try to go 30-0 and they gonna try to pull off a miracle. That's what I really think they thinking over there, bro. And
teams
the winner to me, besides
the
the Brooklyn and Philly shit, because that's stating the obvious. I like Surge to Milwaukee, bro. I think that make them a lot more better. I like Surge to Milwaukee.
Okay, so your loser was the Lakers. Your winner is Philly.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna say. I mean, Philly and Brooklyn. That's obvious.
Of course.
So besides them,
both of those teams got better.
Yeah, definitely. But I like what the Bucks did. I like how they got Surge.
I agree.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna speak on Philly and Brooklyn because that shit
that's
canceled. That's canceled each other.
That's
out.
obvious, right?
So that's why I stepped out the room and went with Cleveland. You know,
right? Yeah, and I like Surge to Milwaukee. I like Surge to Milwaukee.
All right, I'll give y'all one. My winner is Charlotte Hornets. I love them picking up. They only made one move, and that was getting Montrezl Harrell, and that's just going to add energy.
Yes,
that's a body that they need down low that they do not have, and that's just another score.
Yeah, what they had, Miles Plumlee or some shit.
I don't know. Whoever they have, he ain't getting the job.
That's a young, talented team.
So I love that move for the Charlotte Hornets, and I think that was just a positive, great move.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah, so when he come back, that put him right back in the
Correct.
That's a good team
because they was in the mix.
Yeah.
My loser is the Sacramento Kings because that's what they are. They're the Sacramento Queens.
With Sabonis?
They're fucking losers.
They won with Sabonis last night.
Great, but they're not going anywhere. Okay, is Sacramento now a favorite to win an NBA championship?
I mean, was they a favorite before?
Are they going to make the playoffs?
Was they going to do?
They did get
so
better,
what
do we do?
Yeah, but
no, they didn't. They gave away to one of their best young players. That's not getting better.
Didn't you just say Hornets is your winner?
Yes.
Are they going to win a championship?
Of course not. But it's a great pickup and a great move. No, okay, maybe you're right.
Bro, you just said you like Halliburton.
Contradicting yourself,
he like Halliburton. But you can't knock Sabonis either. Sabonis gonna come. Halliburton come with the points. Sabonis come with the points and the rebounds.
Well, no, Halliburton comes with the playmaking. What are you talking about? It's not just points; it's playmaking.
Right,
That's
play-
why.
And
he's there.
Sabonis do too.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
nigga average
No, he
20,
does. But the
10,
problem,
Yeah, he damn near average a triple double.
Right.
the problem is, again, he
Sabonis
don't
a
win
dog,
nothing. How many times Sabonis been to the playoffs?
How many times Halliburton been in the playoffs?
I'm not saying that. He's a young. Halliburton only been in the
So have Sabonis,
league
he's
for a
young,
year.
bro. That nigga
No,
is
he's
young.
not. Sabonis been in the league for at least 5, 6, 7 years.
And
Look
he
it
been an
up.
all-star about 3 or 4 of them.
I
He's
don't
a
even think
great
he
player.
He probably been in the league about 4 years, maybe.
Nah.
No,
Sabonis?
no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Come on now, Skip. What you doing? Anyway,
You contradicted yourself. I'm just
that's
gonna
what y'all
say that.
saying. My loser is the Sacramento Queens. My winner is the Charlotte Hornets. I just like the move. I think Charlotte is in the playoffs.
5 years.
Yes, that's what we're saying.
Right, nigga, I was
So
1 year off, motherfucker.
He be balling.
Nigga be going crazy.
Going
man.
dumb.
He damn near
Anyway.
average a triple double.
Right.
Ain't he a white boy, man?
power
That motherfucker
forward.
going
I hear
crazy,
y'all.
man.
Listen, I hear y'all, but I just
I guarantee you
I
that
think they
Kings
shouldn't
get
have
in
gave up the
playoffs.
playmaker in Hollenberg because again, that was a kid that wanted to be there.
They did that because
And if I'm not
Fox.
mistaken, Sabonis is a free agent after this year. Is that not the
I'm not
case?
sure.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. That's why they got rid of him to get something back.
Sabonis did not want to play with Miles Turner anymore and them niggas.
Yeah, man. Born as Indiana.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our topic. Topic 1. That's what we wanted to get into. So we got into a lot of NBA on this show today.
Let's talk
Obviously,
about the Super Bowl, man.
yeah, real quick. Before we get up out of here, we want to get into the Super Bowl. Obviously, Super Bowl Sunday is this week. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Where's my flowers?
Matthew
Yeah, we owe you some
Stafford.
flowers for sure.
I want
Detroit
my flowers.
Rams.
Valentine's Day Monday, and
Listen,
I want flowers from
We'll
you
give it
niggas.
to you
No
right now.
homo.
My
He
man
did.
Jew, he
Jew
called that
picked it.
shit out
He
for
said
before
Stafford's
the
gonna-
ink was even on the paper. He say Stafford go to the Rams. They going to the Super Bowl.
I agree.
Big
Y'all
facts.
are right. He did say that. So I want to get into that real quick. Obviously, I want y'all to pick the winner, loser, and what quarterback's gonna have the better game. It's just gonna be to me. I think this is gonna be a really super close Super Bowl. The Simpsons predicted it. They got a Simpsons meme out there. Predicted Cincinnati 34, Los Angeles 31, Bengals winning. And that's what I'm going with. I'm actually going to take the Cincinnati Bengals in this game, 34-31. I like Joe Burr.
He a swagged out
Joe
white boy, but
Burr. He with
I'm
them
a
glad.
roll.
You see him with them shades, with them
he
yays
a
on.
swagged out white boy, but I'm rolling.
I
with
like
it.
him. I love his confidence. The guy got sacked 9 times
And
against the
still won.
Tennessee Titans and still won. He is unflappable. I think we can say that. He's unflappable. The kid can make every throw, and he's got a beast in Jamar Chase. That kid is the truth.
Ramsky
And
about to
Jew,
lock this nigga
you
down.
are the main person who said, this kid Chase is a beast.
He is, but Ramsey about to lock this nigga down. Ramsey
Not
gonna be in
happening.
his head all fucking game.
This
nigga.
kid Chase is the real
I
deal.
guarantee it's gonna be an unsportsmanlike penalty on Ramsey and Jamar Chase because them niggas gonna be tussling on the
Bengals
field.
34,
Guaranteed.
Los Angeles Rams 31. Joe Burrow will be your Super Bowl MVP. Jew, who you got? Obviously, we know.
You already know, man. Before the season even started, before preseason even started, I told you my man Matt Stafford was gonna go over to the Rams, take them to the Super Bowl, and be a favorite for the MVP. And looking like one out of the two gonna hit. So if that was a parlay, nigga, they'd be
Halfway
giving me
there.
a cash out right now. For real. So I don't foresee it being close because fucking Cincy ain't got no offensive line. How they gonna stop Aaron Darnold and Von Miller?
They not.
They not. That's
Listen.
what I'm saying. This game gonna be over.
28-14
Yeah.
Rams.
It's gonna be
That's
nasty.
hard. That's it. It's a wrap. 28-14 Rams.
And Chase is little. Ramsey is a big ass corner. He gonna be all on that boy all night.
And bro, once they got OBJ, I knew it was over, bro.
Big
I
facts.
knew that shit was over.
You can't stop a Cooper Cup and,
And
Odell Beckham. It's nasty.
All right, so we know who you pick. Who's the Super Bowl MVP?
Stafford, nigga.
All right, who you got, Skip?
Bro, Stafford, bro. 28-14. Stafford MVP. Rams Super Bowl champions.
I'm looking at this fan
And they
right
playing
now.
in LA. That's just gonna
Right.
make it that much
I
sweeter.
think they at home. They playing in their home
Yeah,
fucking arena.
That's what I'm saying.
This shit gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. Listen, they got Cincinnati plus 166 and an underdog. Here go another one. They got Jamar Chase or Cooper Kupp to score 2+ touchdowns. Either one. That's plus 150. I would take that bet because I think Cooper Kupp can get 2, if anything. But again,
it sounds like you going into our last topic of the night,
which is the FanDuel bet. Yes, you know how we get it in. I'm already looking
my
at.
Man,
and this
Moolah
is
been hot. I think he on like four straight days of winning. This nigga been hot.
This shit easy, man. Y'all just don't be listening to the GOAT. I'm always hitting. FanDuel is like an extra fucking income for me.
I got you.
I had to claim them on my taxes. Yeah, so they already not letting you even bet on this Memphis and Detroit game because Memphis is already up 25-11. Detroit is terrible. No Cade Cunningham tonight, so that's why I can't even bet on this game. They not letting you bet no money line. It's locked. You see that?
No, it ain't. It just unlocked.
It just unlocked? Yeah. No, mine's is locked. But
they got
take Memphis. They're already up 25-11. I'm gonna give you this. I don't know how they have the Nets as an underdog tonight. I think Kyrie Irving goes nuts. Take the Nets to win tonight and snap that losing streak.
9 games.
Take Miami. Take
Miami
Toronto.
We take Miami on the money line or cover the 4
I'm
points.
just taking a straight money line. These are straight money lines, people. We're not doing no spreads. I'm not doing no over-unders. I'm doing straight money lines.
No points for players. None of that shit.
We keeping it simple. Sippily dippity.
Dallas over Clippers.
Yes. Take the Dallas Mavericks over the Clippers. I'm taking the Suns. I'm going to take the Suns. The Suns are on fire. They're at home. I like the Suns. And the easiest one of the night is Golden State over New York Knicks.
All right,
and right now, if you do all of that, fellas, you see that? Memphis is close. They ain't even letting you bet on Memphis. You do that, you got plus $1,100. Throw $100 on that motherfucker. You got $100. You got at least $1,200 coming towards you. So I'm telling you, do that. Roll with the easy ones. I don't know why they got the Nets as an underdog. Do y'all see this?
I don't know why they have.
They're on a 9-game losing streak.
I know, but my thing is,
who do they have playing for Washington? Washington just traded a bunch of people.
Let me speak. How do you have Milwaukee as an underdog?
Milwaukee's been on fire too.
And that's what I'm about to go to. You said Milwaukee on this West Coast swing, and they've been blowing niggas out by 30 every night.
They have. But I'm going to take Phoenix tonight.
Like that.
Phoenix is just...
But Phoenix was just an underdog going into Philly.
All right, listen.
Because Philly
my
like
odds
that.
are going down. Now it's at plus 1,088. I'm telling y'all, take the money. Put your money on it. $100. It's a 6-leg parlay. You can win some money tonight.
Listen to Moolah. I've been losing, man. So fuck it. I'm gonna roll with him tonight.
You gotta listen to him.
Actually, I won 2 nights ago when you sent that bet.
I did. I sent him a winning bet. Yeah. He didn't want to put no money on it, and that's why he only won a couple dollars.
A couple $100. That was it. He was like, take all the favorites tonight, and all the favorites did when
that was that easy night where everybody was a double-digit favorite, and I just said take it because it was during the trade deadline. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to get up out of here. I want to thank everybody as always joining us each and every Thursday. High Expectations, the podcast. Again, we in the studio. We're going to be back here live again next Thursday.
Yes.
And we're going to be getting it in. We'll have the Super Bowl reaction. Go for that. We're going to put some money on it and see what's going to happen. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're just going to take this show again to the next level. That's what 2022 is all about, y'all. Prospering, growing, taking shit to the next level.
Definitely.
Skip, you got anything?
Stay safe.
Put that money on that money line, that FanDuel bet that I told y'all. Miami, Dallas, Phoenix, Golden State, Toronto, Brooklyn. Drew, you got anything?
I'm going to just leave it as keep your thoughts positive, and positive shit going to happen. Period.
They just changed Brooklyn now. Now Brooklyn is the favorite. They just switched it up. I was wondering why Washington was the favorite. All right, so anyway, High Expectations, the podcast. I want to thank y'all again. I'm your host, Moolah, co-host Skip, and Drew is in the building. We in the studio, y'all. Again, High Expectations, the podcast. We will be back live next Thursday. America, love y'all. We'll see you then.
Let's give a thanks to...
Make a move, make it better.
Yeah.
Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling, baby?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.